We got an RN who is in trouble. Yeah. We got a good little RN out of Miami-Dade County, Florida, my state, stand ground state, Pacific home state. Please don't run up. We in Fifth Eye Life State. A Miami-Dade nurse has been convicted of child abuse and the death of a adopted foster child. A nurse has gave up her certificate or her certification.
And a nurse and foster mother learning her fate today. She was found guilty of murder and child abuse nearly 5 years after the 7-year-old she adopted died in her care. Local 10's Leanne Rodajon is live outside the courtroom in Miami with reaction to that verdict. Leanne
Rodajon.
Gina Emanuel showed no emotion as that guilty verdict was handed down. A young lady who was just a kid at the time that she endured this abuse tells me she's happy to put this trial behind her.
We, the jury, find as to the following.
Gina Emanuel learned the
Shout out to Gina for having her real.
jury's verdict Tuesday morning.
Count 1, the defendant is guilty of first-degree murder. Count 2, the defendant is guilty of aggravated child abuse. Count 3, the defendant is guilty of aggravated child abuse.
The registered nurse found guilty of murder and child abuse relating to the torture she inflicted on her adopted daughters.
She wasn't even shook. That baby ain't rocked or nothing. She took it like a champ.
I'm not gonna say it was easy. It's mentally exhausting, but it's over.
Emanuel was arrested in 2019 at the age of 50. The victims were sisters, 5, 7, and 12 years old. Investigators said Emanuel severely abused the girls while they were in her care, pulling them out of school and abusing them physically and mentally.
She kept her refrigerator chained. These 3 little girls were forced to urinate and defecate in a bucket. These girls were malnourished. She whipped them with a belt. Never see a pediatrician.
Ayanna Gordon testified to some of the abuse during the trial, how they were punished by standing in the hot sun on one leg for hours, struck with belt buckles and metal serving spoons, and that she kept them chained while she was gone.
She would have us lay down, and then she would chain us and lock it until she got back.
Investigators say 7-year-old Samaya got sick with pneumonia but was not given medical care.
Numerous injuries all over her body.
The retired Miami-Dade medical examiner testified to the child's widespread scars and serious injuries and how the sustained abuse led to her eventual death.
The cause of death was acute and chronic physical and emotional abuse.
It's not fair that she took someone's life. She was only 7.
Emanuel's first-degree murder conviction carries a mandatory life sentence. Her sentencing hearing has been scheduled for April 30th. Ayanna Gordon will be testifying at that sentencing hearing. We're live.
That's what's up. Listen, I don't know why y'all be adopting, like if y'all gonna abuse them when y'all adopt them, when y'all could just foster them, and when you tired of them, just give them back to the county or something like that right there. You ain't got to be whooping on the kids and chaining them up and all that fly stuff right there. Oh, I want to point this right here out too. This is back 5 years ago. And for all you ladies who be out here saying, I just can't grow my hair. I got to find a way to grow my hair. I just can't find the right products. I can't find the right this right here to grow my hair. Well, y'all need to talk to her. This was her 5 years ago when we first had them, took a little Instagram photo. And this was when she was 50. She was 50 right here. Mm-hmm. Look at that baby now. That baby got shoulder. That shit on the shoulder. Damn it hanging. Oh. A lot of y'all need to just go on and reach on out to her. Well, baby, just give me like your product regimen or something like that right up. Because your hair can grow. You just got to ask the right people. Hell, you can ask me. I'm going to tell you how. Stop doing what you're doing to your hair. It'll grow. But anyway, damn it, she said something else. This is scared me.
And mentally.
She kept her refrigerator chained. These 3 little girls were forced to urinate and defecate in a bucket. These girls were malnourished. She whipped them with a belt.
That right there. She wouldn't with a belt. Well, this is Florida. We got the corporal punishment thing where we can whoop churn. But even if we don't, we're still going to whoop churn. I don't care about your laws. I really ain't looking at that like being like a bad thing because we don't know why she was whooping the child. We have no idea because they're not pointing it out. Because typically you only get a whooping when you do something wrong, right?
Never see a pediatrician.
Ayanna Gordon testified to some of the abuse during the trial, how they were punished by...
She tried to show us her moose knuckle. Yes, she did.
During the trial, how they were punished by standing in the hot sun on one leg for hours, struck with belt buckles and metal serving spoons, and that she kept them chained while she was gone.
Kept them chained. Now, speaking of the chains, when I be around here talking about sex trafficking and y'all be saying that people be sex trafficking, this is what I be meaning. And in my mind, you are only being sex trafficked if you had chains on you the way you can't go. They said that she had them chained up her patients, or chained up her kids while she was gone. Y'all be getting sex trafficked while the person is gone and you not chained up. I don't understand that. I don't. You can't get me. It's hard for me to fathom. Hard for me to believe that you're being sex trafficked and the person who's supposed to be sex trafficking you already left. They done left for the night. They done went home to their little player or their little la-la and done left you at the hotel by yourself. You can open up the door and close the door by yourself, but you still sex trafficked. Man, go ahead.
She would have us lay down, and then she would chain us and lock it until she got back.
Investigators say 7-year-old Samaya got sick with pneumonia but was not given medical care.
Numerous.
Yeah, now she scared me because I was like the Addams family. Baby, you casket sharp right now. Baby, you ready. They say that this is a retired coroner or retired doctor. It looked like you retired.
Numerous injuries all over her body.
The retired Miami-Dade medical examiner testified to the child's widespread scars and serious injuries and how the sustained abuse led to her eventual death.
The cause of death was acute and chronic physical and emotional abuse.
Got to be more careful. She gone now. That baby cannot harm nobody. She cannot work at like a hospital, a daycare. That baby can't work nowhere but behind bars right now. But she was a nurse. She was a nurse. She was a good old RN out here in these streets. Yeah, what it is? Move right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you.